Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the page, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you like the content we have coming out. And today, we are going to be diving into Darth Vader Star Wars issue number 6. Now, we've been following this line for a little bit now. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link for the playlist both at the top of this video and in the description so you guys can check that out. Find out everything with this Darth Vader run that's been going on. Now, this takes place after Darth Vader is trying to turn Luke Skywalker to the dark side. You know, he cut Luke Skywalker's hand off and Luke Skywalker fell. And from there, he kind of went on his own little personal mission to find who killed Padme, who hid his children from him, because they're the ones responsible for what he's having to go through now, what he's having to do with Luke and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So in this issue, we see Darth Vader called back by Palpatine. So he goes to Coruscant, and Palpatine's just livid with him. In our opening panel scenes, we see Darth Vader just getting electrocuted. And what Palpatine is really trying to convey here is that Darth Vader is slowly slipping away. And we're seeing more and more of Anakin Skywalker come out. You know, these memories of Padme and things of these nature. This is his old life. This is not the person who he is anymore. And with this, you know, with these memories, with these feelings, with these emotions is coming weakness. Or at least that's how Palpatine is perceiving it. And pretty much the Emperor's accusing him of treason at this point. Like, instead of capturing Luke Skywalker, you let him escape. You know, you went on your own little personal mission. You discovered a cell of rebels led by the double of Senator Amidala. And instead of killing them or bringing them in, you also let them escape. So, you know, at worst you're failing, or at best you're failing. At worst, this is treason. You know, and the Emperor kills traitors. So Darth Vader is disarmed of his lightsaber, and the guards attempt to kill him, and they're really just laying into him. But it's Darth Vader at the end of the day. You know, he's ridiculously powerful, and he takes these guards' weapons and turns it on them, and then he takes all three of them and puts them in a chokehold, a forced chokehold. And then the Emperor turns and puts Vader into one, and it's just letting him know, like, you have fallen. You know, you've become weak. You've become a shadow of what you're prophesized to be, you know. And how can that be? He's supposed to be the chosen one, and we really see the Emperor being more Sith-like. You know, Vader's a tool. At the end of the day, Vader was just a tool to get him to power. You know, and if the chosen one isn't working out, there's no reason why the Emperor wouldn't just cast him aside. And Palpatine reminds him, you know, it was the fear of losing Padme that brought you to my side. I turned your weakness into unimaginable strength. And that weakness is returning. And it threatens everything that you've gained, that I've gained. So I'm going to instill fear into you again. I'm going to bring back your power. I'm going to make you afraid of me. Don't you think of anything or anybody but your fear for me. And he breaks down Darth Vader back to when he was mutilated. He takes away his robotic limbs and leaves him scarred and hollowed, and brings him back to freaking Mustafar. Throws him back where Obi-Wan had left him, burning by the lava. And the Emperor tells him, you know, the last time you were here, you were broken. I found you and I rebuilt you. Now it's time for you to rebuild yourself. Find the strength within you. And if you use the Force, I'll know, and I'm pretty much going to come back and just end this all together. So what we're seeing here is the Emperor going in the traditional Sith manner. You know, the Sith have always been ones to make their Padawan or their apprentice, you know, hate them with a dying passion, with a raging passion that just eats away at their soul. And he's doing this because he wants Vader to really, truly embrace the dark side, truly embrace the power that's within him. And as Vader crawls away from the lava, he whispers, "He's alive." And we see a flashback of Obi-Wan and him becoming one with the Force. Now, we could assume a lot of things here. Really seems what they're aiming towards is saying that, you know, he understands that Obi-Wan has become one with the Force and that he's living because he is one with the Force. Now, it could mean that, it could mean other things. We don't know exactly what they're hinting at, but it's a strong suggestion, if you will, that is hinting in that direction. And there's one last thing. The Emperor has sent someone to really drive the stake in, to drive the fear in, to turn his anger back into fear, turn his fear back into pain, as many times as it takes until finally he's reached his full potential, his full power, his full might of anger. And he sends Uchi, the Sith assassin. And that will be where this issue ends. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I personally really did love this. You know, we saw the Emperor using Sith tactics that have been passed down from generation to generation, you know, as early as Darth Bane. And it's the simple rule that you need to make them hate you. Crave for the power. Crave for the Master's power. Want to kill them. Want to take over everything. And this is what he's doing to Darth Vader. He's making him hate Palpatine so much to the point that that's all he's filled with. That rage and anger and passion to murder his master is literally all that lives within inside of him. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to pretty much suffocate any kind of hope or love or you know, anything that can deter him from the dark side. But it's because if he's going to be a true Sith Lord, this is the path that it takes. You know, we saw Emperor Palpatine do this in the book Plagueis when he was training Darth Maul. And, you know, this is just the way of the Sith. And that's what I really love about it. And it's really because, you know, Emperor Palpatine never really gets that much attention when it comes to his Sith background. You know, he's seen as the end-all be-all, but at the same time, like, he comes from a long tradition of Sith, and he was trained in those ways. You know, he was brought up the same exact way. And so it's nice being able to see this, you know, him be the Sith Lord that we know him to be. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And until the next video.